Bill, how did you know how to cure us? That temple wasn't even in the Reach's database.
Bumblebee and I first came across it months ago on another mission. I couldn't help noticing the blue scarab imagery and recorded a holographic file of the symbols and hieroglyphics. Dr. Fate was able to translate the glyphs, which revealed a mystic ceremony the ancients had used to cleanse the scarab of Reach control.
That's why my scarab was off mode when I found it. I had been cleansed upon landing on Earth 4,000 years ago.
Because the ritual used magic of human origin, Fate, a lord of order, could not perform it, so he prepped me instead.
Meanwhile, Batgirl and I got with the hacking. Starting with the computer files of the previous Blue Beetle, the late Ted Cord. Ted's files revealed that an archaeologist named Dan Garrett first discovered both the temple and the scarab in 1939. It fused with him the way it fused with you, but Dan assumed it was some kind of mystic artifact, and he used it to become the first Blue Beetle of modern times. When Dan passed away, he left the scarab to his protege, Ted Cord.
But Cord quickly realized the scarab was alien technology. Since he wasn't about to let an alien device fuse to his spine, he locked the scarab away.
But Garrett still inspired Ted to become the second Blue Beetle, even with no superpowers. I hear those are optional. Anyway, Ted suspected the Light wanted the scarab back in play. He tried to stop them from stealing it, and paid the ultimate price.
That's where you came in.
Guess I wasn't exactly what the Light or Reach had in mind. But why keep all this from me?
Because it took months for me to learn the ritual. And not to mention, configure the ancient Bealian incantations to work in concert with my magic.
And you couldn't risk letting the Reach know the temple existed until you were ready. You managed to keep your mouth shut? You? Hey, making sure you stayed a hero was the main reason I came back to the past. So I was motivated to take my mouth off mode. Don't you get used to it now?
Fine. I know you called this summit, but the Reach has come with grievances against the Light. Please explain how the young Earth champions were allowed access to the Bealian Scarab Temple under your control, if I may respond. But you must acknowledge that the Light could not have known the significance of the temple, or that ancient Earth magic could overcome Reach technology to free Blue Beetle and Green Beetle from your thrall. If the Reach had been more forthcoming about how long ago their scarab was sent to infiltrate Earth with a Beetle warrior, the Light might have made the connection to the temple, and certainly would have provided better security for it.
I told you I wanted to study how Blue Beetle's scarab had crashed prior to putting it back on mode. If you had followed my advice, we would have known about the temple and... apologies. I spoke out of turn.
No, my dear. No? Your public approval ratings are at a record low, as are sales of the Reach drink, which you had hoped would enslave the populace.
You allowed the young heroes you kidnapped to be rescued by the very teenagers whose metagenes you enhanced.
After allowing their escape as well.
Worst of all, Blue Beetle and Green Beetle have slipped from your grasp and fallen into the hands of the enemy, the Justice League.
Rest assured, both Beetles will soon return to the fold. In fact, Black Beetle has been summoned to Earth from his post, guarding access to the key chamber on the War World.
To kill Blue and Green.
So that their scarabs may be reset and installed upon new host bodies that will forever be slaves to the Reach.
They turned public opinion against the Reach, and they intentionally allowed the team access to the Scarab Temple to cleanse Blue and Green Beetle.
Still, you refer to us as children. No wonder our successes mount. You consistently underestimate us.
It is true. The Light has always underestimated these young heroes, but no more. It is time.
We must flee! Free me at once! That is an order!
You might still be of some use.
Gratitude.
Time to leave this meat-infested world.
Warrior, look! The infestation is aboard ship!
Enough. The ambassador tied my hands. But the ambassador is gone. Now all the hero meat will die.
I would not be so sure.
As for you, brothers, I tried to keep you on mode, or at least salvage your scarabs. But clearly, all four of you are corrupt beyond redemption.
No!
You are the cause of this debacle. It is long past time your scarab was destroyed, and your life ended. You fight back, Meat, but you cannot survive against me.
I will survive. Because I'm not alone in this battle, am I, Scarab? No, Jaime Reyes. Once we fought for control, but now we are united. Friends, hermanos, standing together against any attack.
Oh.
What have you done?
It is over. We have won.
No, we lost. When my Scarab tapped into Black's, we learned he's already set a plan in motion to erase all evidence of the Reach's attempt to conquer us by destroying the Earth.
It's Black Beetle's MFDs, the magnetic field disruptors the Reach seeded in multiple locations across the Earth. They're causing a deterioration of the planet's magnetic field, which in turn is causing these not-so-natural disasters. I can locate all the MFDs, but each is defended by Beetle tech drones programmed to run interference until the MFD can build up enough steam to go chrysalis and end the world.
So how do we shut them down?
I don't know, because Black Beetle didn't know. There's no failsafe. This was an endgame.
Every single magnetic field disruptor must be disabled before they chrysalis to guarantee Earth's safety. Each MFD is protected by multiple Beetle tech drones, and each drone is the equivalent of a Beetle warrior. Blue Beetle has located 20 MFDs around the world. There's 40 of us assembled here, so you'll be in squads of 2.
Just a few more should do it.
You will all be issued multiple Reach Tech eggs containing my anti-Reach virus software. While one hero runs interference with the drones, the other only has to physically touch his or her egg against an MFD to disable it.
You really think we can trust Luther?
It's his world too. Pretty sure he doesn't want it reduced to space dust. Besides, we don't have much choice.
All right, I have your assignments. We'll distribute these eggs and go. Ladies and gentlemen, the fate of the world is in your hands.
The mission was a success. We have done it!
We missed one. The Earth's magnetic field is still being disrupted.
Blue Beetle to Watchtower. I'm reading a 21st MFD. In the Arctic, hidden from my previous scans by Earth's north magnetic pole. Sending coordinates.
There are no Zeta tubes in the Arctic. How are we going?
Look! It's working! They're shutting it down! Earth's magnetic field is stabilizing.
Yes!
But there is a problem, Jaime Reyes. The Kid Flash is in danger. His slower speed is making him an exit valve for the chrysalis energy. In 16 seconds, he will cease.
Cease? Cease what?
I told you I should have been allowed to complete my research into the scarab problem.
The Green Lanterns escort the Reach to stand trial before the Guardians of the Universe, thus completing your triumph over those who sought to use you against your own world. It is over, Jaime Reyes.
For more information on Bad Girls Club, go to Oxygen.com.